Hello, good morning students. Children, already we have seen how sedimentation, decantation and filtration takes place. You all know that when the impure water is kept undisturbed for some time, all the impurities get collected at the bottom and you get the pure water, or you can say the clear water at the top. Then you have to pour that clear water to some other vessel. In this way, sedimentation and decantation is done. Filtration, we have seen that how the impurities can be made to pass through a filter paper and the impurities get collected in the filter paper and you get the clear, clean water. Distillation, however, children, is the purest form. You get the water in while you boil it, so it is the purest form. So, when we talk about the water used in a large scale. When water is used in a large scale, when the water treatment plant, they have to supply water to the whole city or the town or the villages. Okay, so generally in villages people have water from the rivers or the ponds or whatever sources of water they have. But in cities and towns, they don't have water bodies nearby. So they have to depend on those supply of water by the government. Okay, so government always have a water treatment plant. Even wherever you go, in school also, the tap water you get, there is a water treatment plant in this colony, and where it is treated, and from there you get the clean, clear, pure water. Now, how this water is treated? Generally, children, purification of drinking water, which you get when you open the tap and you collect your drinking water. Three methods are mainly used for treatment of water, that is sedimentation, filtration and chlorination. Now, what is sedimentation? What happens? There is a huge tank. Naturally, water supplied to the whole city or the whole town. Every house is getting water, isn't it? You all open the tap and you get the water. So you are getting that water from the water treatment plant, okay, or the plant which is giving you the water. There is water tank in your area. You must have observed it, or you must have seen. If you have not seen, go and find out the water plant, or you have the tank. Maybe water treatment plant is far off from your place, but everywhere there will be a water tank from where you get the water. Now, in the water treatment plant, water is collected in a huge tank, okay, and there are impurities. Suppose the source of the water is from the river, like in Bharuch, you get the water of Narmada river. So that Narmada river is not clear or clean, because there will be impurities. There will be mud, rocks, stones and other sand and all these things. Now, water is made to collect in that huge tank and not disturbed for some few days. So once it is not disturbed for a few days, what happens? The impurities or the particles, everything get collected at the bottom. They sediment, they collect at the bottom. And that top water, which is due to the sunlight and air, these germs get killed. They are actually sunlight actually kills the germs, you know that. Then this water, that the sediment which is there and the water that is at the top, it is made to pass through the sand bed. Now there you cannot use the huge filter paper, isn't it? Filter paper is not possible, because filter paper is for small quantity. Huge paper sand bed, and sand bed actually filter the water. So the water is filtered, and then whatever germs may remain, because sunlight may not kill all the germs, then amount of poisonous gas, that is chlorine gas, it's poison, but they use it in water to kill all the germs and you get the purified water. So in this way, sedimentation, filtration and chlorination is done. Now children, alum is also used to purify the water. In your book, the picture is shown that how it is done. You see that water is getting collected, this water body. Maybe this is a river, and from river you get, this is your tank where water is collected in large open tank. Now it has to be open, then only you will get the sunlight. So water is coming from the water body, whatever it is, maybe a stream or a river or a pond or a lake, whatever, and then it is collected in the huge tank, large tanks which you see in your book, and it is kept undisturbed, not disturbed for few days. Naturally it's a huge amount of water, so it will take time to get collected, the sediment to get collected. In this way the heavier suspended impurities, they sink at the bottom, they will, because this is heavy, so it will get collected at the bottom. Air and sunlight will kill all the germs in this tank, and the harmful bacteria or whatever germs are there. We know that microbes are all type of germs. Now chemicals like alum is a chemical which may be at home also, is also added to purify the water. Then what happened? Filtration. Now this water is safe for drinking. You can drink that water. But again, second thing is done, because sediment is getting collected. Now after sediment the water is filtrated. Now how it is filtrated? Through the sandbank. The water is filtered through a clean sandbank. Okay, sand bed is there to remove the finer, maybe at the top small particles will be there which you may not see. So that will be cleared by the sand bed, and then water is then disinfected totally. No germs through chlorine gas. Chlorine gas is little poisonous, and then drinking water is supplied to the different homes. In this way water is treated in the means for the whole city or the town. So this is the way of purifying water, drinking water for the whole city in a large scale. Okay, and this is their water purifying plant. Thank you.